AITA for not taking my autistic cousin on vacation to Europe. I'm 25, my mom has been living over in Europe for the past few years taking care of my grandparents. My 17-year-old brother along with our significant others are planning on going to see her as well as travel for 3 weeks this summer abroad. My aunt-uncle asked for details of the trip as she wanted to come along with my autistic cousin 15 years old. I had no problem with this, gave her the entire itinerary as well as the dates our flights were so they could best coordinate with our schedule. As the days went on we were in touch. It went from all three of them going to just my uncle cousin, to then her telling me I need to give her exact flight numbers because my cousin can't travel by himself. I very nicely explained to her that not only is there not enough room in our car for a sixth person, I had assumed they would have rented their own car if they were all coming along. My mom is picking us up from the airport in her car, but I also expressed how I wouldn't be comfortable being responsible for his safety halfway across the world for such a long period of time. Every time I take him somewhere to make him feel included he has an episode. The last time was just a few months ago. It was the worst episode he's had. We went go-karting before everyone could even get in their go-karts. He started cursing out the staff because they gave him the wrong go-kart number. Then he froze in the middle of the road making weird faces screaming. No one was able to start the ride because he wouldn't get off the course for over 30 minutes. I was so scared they were going to call security or the police to physically take him off. We finally managed to get him in the car home, but the entire process was almost 2 hours. I told my aunt about all of this when it happened and she brushed it off because everything ended up being fine. Back to our conversation, I explained to her how if he were to do this at the airport we all missed our flight, that would not be fair to everyone else. It is a very extensive trip spanning multiple countries, lots of planning is going into it, so my brother I can spend quality time with our mom who we don't get to see often. I told her I would still love for her, my uncle, cousin to come, but they would have to make their own accommodations. I sent a long detailed paragraph, was very civil. The only response I got from her after all of this was I see, message received. AITA,